Cyclone Michaung's landfall is finally done. The worst is over for the city of Chennai. This cyclone started its landfall at about 12:30 p.m. this afternoon and continued for 2 hours. Heavy rains coupled with wind speeds of up to 100 kilometers an hour were reported near Andhra's Bapatala district, the epicenter of the landfall. The cyclone has left behind a trail of destruction. Crops have been damaged in coastal areas, power supply has been disrupted, and roads are waterlogged. In fact, in several districts in Andhra Pradesh, on roads there is water up to the waist. Over 50 flights and 100 trains have been cancelled due to incessant downpour in the state. The cyclone will weaken into a depression tomorrow morning, but heavy rains will continue to lash Andhra Pradesh till late at night. A red alert has been issued in the neighbouring Telangana, with the Met Department predicting extremely heavy rainfall in the state today. Chennai, which bore the maximum brunt of Cyclone Michaung on Monday, is crawling back to normalcy. 12 people are dead in the city because of rain-related incidents, but the rains will continue, though they will be weak rains, is what the Met Department is telling us. Flight operations in Chennai have resumed. The metro is up and running. Holidays, though, have been declared for schools and colleges in 4 districts, including Chennai, because of waterlogged roads and snapped power supply. Nature's fury was a tormentor, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 72 hours in Chennai, not just for the Aam Aadmi, but the Khas as well. Actor Aamir Khan, who was in Chennai for his mother's treatment, was rescued today from a flooded locality where he was living with star couple Vishal and Jwala Gutta. They were stuck for 24 hours without water and electricity. Those pictures of the rescue are on your screens. Let me go straight across to my colleagues who are tracking the cyclone for us. Joining us live from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, Neha is live with us from Chennai. Manish has been live with us from Andhra Pradesh. He's at Chirala. Manish, first of all, Neha and Manish, great job. You've been on the job for the last 72 hours and congratulations for a job well done. Manish, I'm going to come to you first. Can you tell us, it is Andhra Pradesh where there is a red alert as we speak. Can you tell us what is happening right now in coastal Andhra Pradesh?
Yes, Shreya. First of all, I would pardon to you and our viewers. If you can hear me well, I'm not sure whether you can hear me well because there's a lot of wind that is blowing around me. And if you can see the gloomy darkness behind me, you can see the gloomy darkness behind me. I would request our video journalist Jun to show you the pictures around. And now, as you see, it has been dark right now because the day is becoming furthermore and we are moving towards later in the day, so we can see only darkness around. As you asked me, yes, the preparedness over here was very well done. And now as the authorities, they evacuated the villagers from this place. As you can see, you can see the place is completely abandoned. You cannot see anybody over here. And that is the reason that, Andhra Pradesh, they had been seeing the torrential rains which have been, happening in Chennai and the southern parts of Andhra Pradesh. So they learned that lesson and they evacuated the people around here. And as far as the red alert, yes, after the orange alert, the red alert, that made authorities to, prepare for this kind of day. So now as I will ask my video journalist to move little more closer to the water which has been logged here. We can see a lot of water is logged. I don't know whether sure because it's quite dark, but our video journalist will try his best to show you how much of, water is been logging here, and that's been quite a worry because the villagers are unable to, come back to their respective homes, but because of their safety, they already been evacuated. And here you can see lot of drain water. Lot of drain water is getting the sewage water that has been mixed into the fresh waters, and that is also going to be a big worry because that is going to be the next thing in these natural calamities when waterborne diseases are going to be the next big story from these kind of places. I believe the authority are trying their best, but these are definitely some unprecedented natural calamities. And we would try to also ask our video journalist to show you this path. The road is completely abandoned here. And we are going to track this cyclone further for you. Back to studio.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Manish. Getting us a live report from Andhra Pradesh for the next 12 hours. There is intense rain that is predicted in the coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh. In fact, the entire coast of Andhra Pradesh is, as we speak, on high alert. Let me go across, meanwhile, to Chennai, where my colleague Neha has been deputed. Neha, we are seeing some NDRF rescue visuals on our screens. You were with the team this morning. In fact, this evening, you and your Vijay were out helping them as well, helping rescue people, because that's what you do. When you see someone requires help, you go out and help. And it seems help finally came for Amir Khan as well. He was stuck, I believe, in a home in Chennai for 24 hours without food and electricity.
Well, that's right, Shreya. In fact, it seems like the cyclone is choosing here not to discriminate, between the VIPs and the common man. We're seeing a day when actors Amir Khan, Jwala Datta and Vishal too, had to bear the brunt possibly of something that left the entire city of Chennai and the state of course, Andhra Pradesh in deluge. Remember that where we're seeing these, photos that actor Vishal has put out was extremely close to, in fact, a location that we were at there, an area called Velachery, where, of course, you have low-lying areas, but several VIPs also, in fact, who do tend to reside in those areas. But the fact is that, however much one may say that, at the end of the day, it is nature's fury, the fact is that there have been 8 deaths that have, taken place in Chennai. It's quite unfortunate. A few of them were owing to electrocution and a few other to tree falls as well. But the administration, of course, now for the next 2 days is focusing on what next, how those people who were displaced from their homes need to be rehabilitated, the kind of, aid that needs to be given to them. But Shreya, one thing, of course, it may be a little premature to say this right now, but the fact is that the state of Tamil Nadu, the government has written to the centre now seeking funds for aid to be given to those victims of the cyclone. How that pans out, we've seen how that's panned out earlier as well in states where you have the opposition party in the state government and the ruling, the BJP in the centre. We'll really have to wait and see. We can just hope right now that all those people who are expecting some sort of financial aid are given that, and most importantly that, nature's fury, which is finally seeming to calm down now. The cyclone, in fact, has passed, and hopefully in Andhra Pradesh as well, there wouldn't be a lot of destruction. We'll, of course, keep the closest eye on this as possible.
All right. Neha, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much for the moment. The IMD telling us that the worst is over for Chennai. Of course, there are 12 people who are dead. The city was flooded, but I believe that water levels in the city's streets are going down as well. Thank you. Thank you very much, both Manish and Neha, for joining us on the broadcast. Also joining me on the broadcast is the Director General of India's Meteorological Department, Mrutyunjay Mohapatra. He promised us that he'll come back to us today once the landfall is over. Sir, thank you very much. Dr. Mohapatra, for joining us. Can we safely say now that the worst is over for Chennai and Andhra Pradesh?
Yes, for Chennai, worst is over. But Andhra Pradesh still will continue to have cyclonic wind speed for next 6 hours. By midnight, it will be converted into a deep depression. So therefore, the winds still have the potential to cause some kind of damage, like partial damage to touched houses, breaking of tree branches, uprooting of small trees, etc., for next 3-4 hours. At the same time, the extremely heavy rainfall activity can be expected today. Rainfall activity will be reduced over Andhra Pradesh from tomorrow morning.
Okay, so you're saying that the worst is over for Chennai, specifically about Chennai, and those pictures on our screens are coming to us from there, the NDRF sending them to us. You're saying the worst is over. What do we expect in the next 24 hours? Will it stop raining? Will the intensity of rain come down? What do we expect?
Yeah, we are not expecting any heavy rainfall over Chennai during the next 24 hours. There could be some kind of light rainfall, 1 or 2 spells, or otherwise no heavy rainfall expected over Chennai during the next 24 hours, because this particular cyclone has moved away from Chennai. It is far away from Chennai. it has no direct impact on Chennai or its nearby sea areas. So fishermen also can go into sea near Tamil Nadu coast from tomorrow.
Okay, so can you tell us a bit about the landfall and the intensity of this storm/cyclone as compared to the others that we have seen this year?
So this year we have two landfalling cyclones for India coast. One was the cyclone Biparjoy, which crossed Gujarat coast in the month of June. And this is the second cyclone which crossed the coast of Andhra Pradesh. So Biparjoy cyclone was having the intensity of a similar nature, we can say, or slightly higher than this one, and 100 to 110 kilometers per hour. And this cyclone has the intensity of 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. So the impact-wise, I will say that the rainfall activity or the winds are almost similar. Storm surge is expected to be 1 to 1.5 meters, but this Biparjoy storm surge was a little higher because of the coastal topography there.
Okay. Dr. Mohapatra, thank you very much for joining us. You're getting us the good news. The worst is over for Chennai. The city will see some spells of rain, but not the intensity that it has seen in the last 48 hours. And as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, coastal Andhra Pradesh is concerned, you're saying the intensity of the rains will be very heavy over the next 12 hours, post which it will start weakening. We'll leave it there.